Hello, my name is Joe Rinaudo, and I have formed a nonprofit, a 501c3, for the preservation, restoration, and demonstration of silent film history. It is called Silent Cinema Art and Technology. The art would be the film and the music, and the technology would be the projectors and the photo player, let's say, and or something as magnificent as this, the mighty Wurlitzer theater organ. Well, what this is a reproduction of, let's say, a very small opera house at the turn of the century that had been converted, let's say, into a silent film theater, motion picture theater in about 1910. And I wanted to preserve this to show people today what it was like to walk into a movie palace, albeit here on the half shell, and experience a film with a magnificent pipe organ or a photo player, which is going to end up in the pit here, and see how their grandfathers and grandmothers felt watching film in a palace such as this. Our goal is not only to preserve the structure here, this private museum, but to enhance, restore, and demonstrate the artifacts that will go into it, i.e. the Wurlitzer theater organ, the American photo player, and many of the phonographs, which you can see one down here, which was used in a silent film theater. That's a Victor V with a large auditorium horn that was used in very early cinema. Our goal is to do live stream demonstrations with the pipe organ, the photo player, and maybe when we run a film, we can live stream that online. And if we have donors over a certain limit, we can have actually live shows for our donors. So here we are up in the heights of the theater, looking down into the auditorium area. You may notice the chandeliers are reproductions from the Seattle Fox, as well as the wall sconces, and the proscenium arch wall sconces are all reproductions from the Seattle Fox, which is sadly no longer. There's a funny light down there you may have noticed earlier. It's a bulb on a pole, and that's called a ghost light. And I built that, I have that as a tradition out of original parts. Pieces of it came from the Burbank Burlesque. What a ghost light is theaters would have these lights on all night to keep the ghosts happy. So they didn't bother you during the day because as the story goes, most theaters, mainly legitimate theaters, were haunted. Okay, we're down in the basement in the workshop where the pipe organ restoration is progressing. We have a xylophone, glockenspiel on the bench here that are being rewired and getting ready to install. We have laying around xylophones, glockenspiel pieces. Unfortunately, all of this costs a lot of money. The material is expensive, and the relay that runs the pipe organ is very badly damaged, and that's what we have to purchase. We have to purchase an electronic relay, which is very expensive. Back here are pedal pipes. We have the 16-foot tuba, the 16-foot diaphone, and we have the tibia clausa, which is unique to the organ that we have here because that's what makes it a 185 special. This is a Wurlitzer clarinet pipe, D sharp. It's a wonderful and beautiful thing, a sound that is rapidly vanishing from this earth. With your donation, though, we can make this sing again. We can bring this beautiful and magnificent instrument back to life, and it'll sing for many, many people through streaming, online concerts, and live demonstrations. One of the goals of having this organ restored is to have an open console so young musicians can come and learn how to narrate silent film in a perfect setting, such as a silent film theater.